parrot class reaction to the whole dance routine is that the fact they're now absolutely exhausted, as is their teacher. They came back to class and we missed a little bit of our play, but that wasn't a problem. They were all just, we need water, we're tired. But it's 100% not a bad thing, because I know that they really worked out. They really got a high energy, high level of fitness, and I'm really impressed, again, like I said, with the level of fitness in the warm-up, the dance and the cool-down. The kids' reactions on just of how they loved it. They loved doing it. They want to do it again next week, even though we're not scheduled to do dance this term just yet. So I know that they loved it. They thought it was amazing. They loved the songs. They loved the fact that we could watch the videos, but they loved the fact that they could also do it in groups. They just, I can't speak of it more positively enough.
My class had a really similar reaction. They were tired as well, but they also were just so buzzing, and they were just able to concentrate. We came back and we had time to do another activity, and without me really having to give them much instruction, they were able to just sit down and just get on with it. And I think because they'd released those endorphins and they'd had that moment to really throw themselves around and they just loved it. They were then able to come back and just chill and actually apply themselves really nicely to what they were doing, and they've produced some really good work following that session. And I think it's just goes to show what being involved in high energy does for children and their learning, really, because I think they've really produced some high quality stuff following that session.
It's quite funny watching my class walk around the classroom, because they're doing the moves all around the classroom, like they keep shimmying and doing like rolls, so it's quite funny watching them. So it's obviously stuck with them, and I hope that it will stick with them for next week or when they next learn the routine, because it's just been, they just loved it. They've come back with smiles on their faces. They can't stop talking about it.
And what was really interesting with my boys particularly, they've been a little bit older. There were a few of them were have been in the past reluctant to take part in dance, but following that they were probably more enthusiastic about that than they had been about their latest football match where they won or lost or whatever they'd done than they've been about anything else. And they just wanted to do it again and again and again, and it was those boys that came and spoke, Miss, that was wicked, that was so cool, I love the music, like you said, they just loved it. They really liked the currentness of it. When
I asked my kids, we had a debrief and said, what did you find about that, what's your favourite part? It was the boys that had their hand up, which is, like I said, for dance and boys you just don't normally marry the two, and I think that's really important that you hear that. What did your kids say about being cool for school?
KITZ is cool when it's in school.
So that just sums it up, really.